Hi Leor, so this is Ashley Jones and I'm gonna try and make this video short, but I've been practicing the law of attraction now. Well, I've gotten into chakras and stuff like that about 5 years ago when my mom became really ill. I was looking into kind of like herbal ways of healing. And I came across chakras and I became obsessed with them. I love crystals. I'm a big crystal junkie. I'm sitting at my makeup vanity and I have like crystals even all around here. So I love them, and as you could see, my bracelets and with the stones and everything like that. However, I do use a law of attraction journal, and I can't wait to open a new one for 2019, which I've already written all of my intentions, and I used the tips that you gave about writing to your 2018 self about how amazing 2019 was. So I just wanted to let you know I do have a couple manifestation for your Monday stories, and they're pretty incredible, and I just want to share one that's quick and simple. And if you want to share my video and start it from like right here, you can add it in. I try and make videos for my makeup business, which will be growing in 2019, and I don't have one of your amulets. I cannot afford it right now, but I will be able to afford one really soon because there's an abundance of money coming to me. But this is a love amulet, and it's for self-love, so I really love it. And then I do have, as I showed you, some crystals as well, so let them out. And so I'm just going to share one manifestation story with you, and this is really a weird, when you think the law of attraction, you would never think something like this. So this was like what proved to me that, wow, the law of attraction, what you think turns into, your words become things, is absolutely true. So I am now have been manifesting a better job, so that way I could put my degree to use, and that is happening. It's in the making, and I'm starting to tell people that I am a pharmaceutical rep, and I do have a pharmaceutical rep company that has contacted me, and they were kind of playing phone tag, but they want to set up an interview, and I actually spoke with them earlier today, so that's hopefully another success story that you'll hear. But at my previous job, I left there because of work bullying. Sadly, that's a reality that, we have to deal with. And I told myself if things didn't get better, this was May, we were under new management, and me and my boss were super close. We still are. We're BFFs now because I don't work for the company anymore. Love the company. Me and my boss and the assistant, we just didn't click. But before I was under this new management, I was very close with my boss, and she was with her husband for about 18 years, and they've been married for it was just 2 years in October. So this was February, and she got sick. So she wasn't at work the day before Valentine's Day, or Valentine's Day. She took a sick day, and she asked me if any packages had come, because her husband was trying to surprise her, but he didn't want it to get lost, so he sent her gift to work. to kind of surprise her. And what it was a silver dipped rose of their wedding colors. Absolutely gorgeous. The most beautiful thing I've seen. And I was like, is that real? And she's like, well, it was real, but it was dipped in gold, 24 karat gold, and then it was their wedding colors painted on there, which were like blue and silver. And I was just blown away. This was gorgeous. So I wrote down, I had my last year's journal, which is, I'll take a screenshot for you actually, and get the dates correct. I had a rose gold one of these last year. This is from Freedom Mastery. And I was like, I want one of those so bad, but I'm not in a relationship. The guy that I do feel is my soulmate isn't the nicest person, but I just still feel like they're my soulmate. So I may have to join your love mastery program to get that straight. But to make a long story shorter, I'm sorry, I'm very talkative, but it's, just so you get all the facts. I drew a rose, and it was in a green highlighter because it's what I had in my hand at the time. And she came over to show it to me, like maybe a few days later. I think it was like the 15th when she finally got it to show me. And I wrote, I forget what I wrote, but I remember I drew the rose and it was in highlighter. And I thought to myself, I would love that. That is a gift that I would love. Like, it's just something that's so meaningful from the heart. And, who's going to get me one? Like, not my mom or my dad. And like I said, the guy that I was kind of on and off with was not romantic at all. So I'm like, this is a gift that you're gonna get from like a husband or somebody like that. So I'm like, it's just a beautiful gift. I wish I had some inkling of getting one, and it's not something you buy for yourself. So I was like, and I just wrote it down in my manifestation law of attraction journal, let it go. Then I met a guy February 28th through a coworker, and we went out for drinks, and he was cute. I was a little skittish, but we hung out another time, and I was definitely more into him, but I kind of got a little bit ill. It was something with my thyroid, and he thought that I was blowing him off because I live far from where I worked, and he lived very near. I was pretty much the only one that worked there that traveled. So he lived near where I worked. He didn't work there, but I met him through somebody that I worked with that was very close with him, and he just seemed perfect. And we decided to go to a sporting event, which was right across from where I work. There was a sporting arena, so we went to see a hockey game, and it was like our first date, and that was like our only date. But he told me he had bought me a birthday present, and this was actually the second time we met. He told me he had gotten me a birthday present, and I was like, well, that's really nice of you. I know we've been talking a little while. And he was like, but I didn't want to bring it here, so we're going to the game, and you can open it there. So I opened it, and it was a gold dipped rose, and it was purple and gold, and I'm a huge Lakers fan. So not only was it, I don't talk to him now, so I could still, like, it's Lakers colors, but he was like, I didn't know what to get you. I know Mary, the lady that had got us together, or she said, oh, well, I know she loves flowers, I know she likes sentimental gifts. Told him kind of what she knew, and he like didn't know what to get me, but he felt like, and he spoiled me, but I figured out that him spoiling me was just a form of a way to kind of deflect his narcissism, but I'm not bitter about it. I'm glad that I figured it out, and no hard feelings, because I still enjoy this rose that is absolutely beautiful. And I'm just like, it's purple and gold, like, and he was like, well, it's Lakers colors, I know you like flowers, I don't want you to be creeped out and think that it's too much. And I was like, I manifested this, like. And when I actually showed it to him in my journal, he freaked out and was like, right, you wrote like that day? I was like, yes, like that's, he's like, wow. So he was, he did a good job. So I just thought that was an awesome story, because not even a month prior, because my birthday was March 2nd. I didn't mention that, but my birthday was March 2nd. So this was like maybe like March 10th or something. So like a month after, I got the rose. I wrote it down. I wanted it so bad, and I got it. So I'm gonna just send you another very quick manifestation story on how I got the job, and just to use any of these for your manifestation Monday, because I absolutely adore you, and keep your vibrations way, way, way up.